So it seems like the CS market has absolutely dumped out after the recent CS update, where essentially there's just a trade hold now. If I want to insta sell my skins, I have to wait 7 to 8 days for that trade hold to go away. Sure, it's great for scammers, but obviously the market is not a big fan of it. So I want to talk about if you should be buying the dip here, if you should be panicking, getting the hell out of the market. What the hell should you be doing? Let's get into it today. So as you can see, a lot of red in the market, and there was even a lot more red yesterday as all the skins became tradable. But the good news is a lot of this stuff has already bounced back because essentially this update didn't do anything to really hurt the market. It just made stuff a little more inconvenient. Once again, if you want to insta sell something now, it's not really possible. You gotta go on the insta sell site, you send the skin to them, you wait 7 to 8 days for that trade hold to end, then you get your money, and then everything's all good. But it's like it's a little bit more inconvenient, obviously. But just looking at the charts here, there's nothing too crazy. The M4 Blue Phosphor, we could zoom out a little bit more. Past 3 months, is somehow it got to almost $1,000 again, but it reached these like $600 lows. It went up massively. It hit 766 off the recent drop when this update everybody was panicking, and it's already bounced back to like 870. So it's still a really good level to sell if you really don't believe in the market. The player count is drastically decreasing. Let me show you guys that as well. CS2 player count. Let's go on over here. The player count is pretty drastically decreasing, which obviously isn't good. I don't like to see that. But the good thing is with this new update is that it's just going to make skins more inconvenient to sell. And the reason I say this is good is because it typically will mean people are going to try and hold on to them longer. Once again, now it's going to take 8 days to sell your skins, so it's going to be kind of hard to panic sell. And even if you want to, sell something and then it drops drastically in price or goes up drastically in price rather, and you cancel the trade, you get a 30-day trade hold and a market hold. And that's not horrible. I mean, either way, it's just good for people holding on to skins, which I think is good for prices. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't sell some stuff. I got very lucky because a lot of the insta-sell sites and just all the sites were down right after the update dropped. And one of them that stayed up for a little bit is my lovely sponsor, Skinland. If you want to buy skins or cash out your skins instantly at a great price, check out skin.land, where you could also get a free $10 bonus on your first sale. Skinland is already adapted to the new Valve rules, so you'll get your money after 7 days now, and you could cancel your trade before those 7 days, but the site works smoothly and safely. Skin.land is a site I use to insta-sell skins myself. They offer incredible prices, and the process is very easy. Just make sure to click that link at the top of the description for your $10 bonus, or enter code CHF on the site, then go to your profile and enter your trade URL, and you're all ready to sell and buy. Then select the skins you want to cash out instantly. Just click the skins you want to sell, select your payment method, either crypto or various bank transfer methods if you're in Europe, then just confirm the trade the bot sends you on Steam instantly, and you're done. The entire process only takes around 5 minutes max, and since a new Valve update, it does take 8 days to receive your money now, but since your skins sell instantly, this is still the fastest way to do it. You can also buy skins for 30% cheaper than the Steam market value on Skinland as well. They have a ton of deposit methods, so whether you're looking to buy or sell, check them out with that link at the top of the description and get your $10 bonus today. Now, the cool thing about Skinland is, once again, if there's ever a period of uncertainty in the market or something crazy is happening, you could just insta-sell. And if you think something's going down lower in price and you don't want to risk somebody buying it or anything like that, you could just go on this site and get a very good price. For my Deagle, I got $800. My M9 Phase 3, I got $1953, I believe it said. Let's check the prices of those now. Did I get out at good prices? I don't actually know. Phase 3 is $60 cheaper, so I got out at a good price there. I think the Deagle Blaze is a lot cheaper as well. I was gonna sell some more stuff. 766, I got out at 799. So for an insta-sell site, I got out for a profitable price. I could buy in these skins whenever this trade hold ends. I believe it's tomorrow, and save myself like 50 bucks, or I guess make myself 50 bucks. So this is why instant sell sites are still good. If you think the market's going to continually go down after this update, you could still sell and probably get out at pretty decent prices. I don't think it's the end of the world. But on the same token, skins are still extremely expensive, and you should still be taking profit eventually. One thing I've always talked about, let me go back to the Blue Phosphor, I guess. One thing I always talked about is you should try and buy at pre-hype levels. during one of the most recent dips, this M4 blue phosphor got to around the $750 range. We could even see it on 3-month chart. It rebounded after what even happened here? After the CS2 market hike kind of died down, or I guess everybody took their profits, it rebounded to this level, then it pushed up again. Then it had a massive drop just down to this level where it consolidated at. And anytime something's consolidating in price, it acts as a level of resistance in the market, or just a safe spot to buy, pretty much. And for the M4 blue phosphor, that was it. And if it reaches this level again, I would probably buy. And if it somehow reaches like $600 again, I would definitely be buying. But I think that's a bit unlikely at this point. Maybe in the next 6 months, anything could happen. Either way, that's a very safe spot to buy. I'd buy like 4 of these if they got to that level. And the same goes with the rest of the market. I don't think high tiers were really affected that badly. Maybe a few $100s for the D-Lore. I don't remember. This is 1 month. Yeah, I guess it did get to 8,300. It's at 7,900. And once again, it got to this level of consolidation, I believe. Maybe not quite, actually. It could go a little lower. It could go to like 7,700. It could go to 7 grand. But those are the levels I would be looking to buy at. High tier skins are not usually super affected by this. I own one of these. It's dropped a few $100s. I bought it at 3 grand. I'm not the slightest bit worried. I don't think people that spend 8 grand on skins are typically worried if there's an update like this that comes out. I assume this is going to be the worst of it. I don't think we're going to see any more trade holds in the future or anything that's going to drastically change the market, because now Valve has essentially done what they set out to do. 7-day trade hold. Shouldn't be any more scammers, or at least it's going to be very hard to scam if you get your account back. Once again, you got 7 days to cancel that trade. So you're kind of chilling. High tiers are still up over the past 60 days, the past 30 days. A bunch of other stuff is down. But no matter what it is, I would just say, look at these price trends. Whoa, zoom out. Look at these price trends. If they reach pre-hype levels somehow, you should buy. I still think like phase 2s are still ridiculously expensive. Will there be a massive selling pressure? I don't know, but I wouldn't be buying stuff like this because it's nowhere near that pre-hype level. If you could get in at like 5,500, that'd be great, because I think it will bounce there. But you could still see, just over the past 7 days, for example, maybe past 14 days, it's like these dips are still getting bought up massively. People are still trying to buy these anytime there's a massive dip. So I don't think there's too much to worry about right now. Once again, it is much harder for people to panic sell now. Or I shouldn't say much harder, but it takes much more time to panic sell now. So there shouldn't be as drastic of price movements in the upcoming weeks. Sure, right after this update drops, we could see a lot more sellers. And I would say, once again, if something hits pre-hype levels, you could try and pick it up. If not, I would say wait. Take your time. Don't get busted. Take your profits. Be safe. I took 3 grand worth of profit just, a week ago. And if things continue to drop in price, I'll be using that 3 grand to buy something else. So that's where we're at right now. And that's going to wrap it up for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the sponsor with that link at the top of the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.